What is up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and we are going to be talking about the PlayStation 4. So I have said before that I would eventually like to have both a PS4 and an Xbox One. Now, truth be told, both of them are going to do a lot of the exact same things, but there are some features in both that really stand out from the other. So what I want to do is kind of talk about where I stand right now, and I'll do one for the Xbox as well. But this video is about the PlayStation 4 and the biggest features that really stand out for me right now and why I would want to buy a PS4 knowing what I know right now. Now, I will do a video before the console's release where I go through with a fine-tooth comb, go in depth, trying to tell you everything we know, but news changes constantly. And we get more updates almost weekly, so I want to wait closer to launch before I go through and do something like this because I want to have the most accurate information possible whenever viewers watch it. So, knowing what we know right now, here are some of the features that really stand out for me. The first thing that stands out to me is the price. The PlayStation 4 costs $399, which is $100 cheaper than the Xbox One. And the cool thing is, if you buy the PS4, you take it home, you plug it in, you already have access to a ton of content. The apps, they are not behind a paywall. You do not have to have a subscription in order to watch your Netflix, for instance. The other thing is, I'm not going to really get into exclusives comparing the PS4 to Xbox One in this video. I'll talk about exclusives in the future, but there is one genre where I think the PS4 has a huge advantage coming out the gate, and that is the free-to-play games. Again, with the free-to-play games, you do not have to subscribe to anything, so you can go buy the console, come home, and play these games. And there are several on the list already, several big titles. You've got Blacklight Retribution, DC Universe Online, PlanetSide 2, which I love, Warframe, War Thunder, Drive Club, and I'm sure there's plenty more that are going to be coming out and that they will announce. So PlayStation 4, lot of content packaged in with that price point. Another feature about the PS4 that I like is built into the controller. So, you can see plenty of reviews on the controllers for the PS4 and the Xbox, but this is one thing that a lot of people don't seem to talk a whole lot about, and I think it's huge because the controller is what you are going to be actually having in your hands for hundreds and thousands of hours. So you're going to be playing this machine, and so it's going to get a lot of use. You want something that's going to be cool in your hand. So there's a couple of new updates with the PS4 DualShock that I really like. One of them is the touchpad, the touch screen on the controller. This is going to open up new opportunities in games where you'll be able to swipe stuff and use that. It also adds a new button because it can be pressed, and everybody who I've seen talked about the touch screen or just touchpad seemed like they really liked it and it interacted really well. Another feature I like about the controller is that it has a built-in speaker. Now, whenever you are playing a game, of course, sound's coming out of your TV and your speakers, but the developers can actually now program different sounds that are like nearby you or really close by, things that would make sense. They can program that where that sound comes out of your controller, so it's a lot more, I guess, closer to you, and it would immerse you in that world more. Maybe if somebody was nearby you talking, coming around, then that would be coming out of your controller. And then you also have the share button on the controller, which you can press at any time, record, share gameplay online. You can also hold it, press it in, and it will take a screenshot of your system. Another big feature with the PlayStation 4, I think, is the Vita. Now, you would have to buy a Vita separately if you don't already have one, and me personally, I'm not really into handheld gaming, but even though I'm not into handheld gaming, I still think this is pretty cool. If you have a Vita, all your PlayStation 4 games can be played on your Vita, and they can also enable remote play, which means you can be playing at home on your PS4. Somebody walks in the room, they want to play or watch something else on the TV. You can then pick up your Vita, sync it with your console, and then take your game elsewhere and start playing. You can even, travel, and as long as you've got internet, then as long as your speed is fast enough, then you can play your PS4 games on your Vita. So in my mind at least, these are some of the features that really set the PS4 apart from the Xbox One. Now, like I said, there are a lot of features that are exactly the same between the PS4 and the Xbox One. I'm going to go in depth over both of them whenever the time is right, but right now I just wanted to point out and highlight some things that were, I thought, unique about the PS4. So post below, let me know, what are your favorite items about the PS4? What are you looking forward to? What made you decide that the PS4 was the console that you wanted, if that is the console that you want? So post below, let me know what you think about it. Also check out VGN and stay tuned right here to this channel. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.